Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a streaming freedom video bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. For today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PlayStation 4, I have two mods for you to show here, a double showcase. In my opinion, these two mods work very well together, and they actually work really well with a third mod that is not part of the showcase, but that I will be pointing out in a little bit. But what they are is they will be adding a bunch of scenery and I would say history, a bunch of life to Skyrim as you're exploring, really giving you a reason. Everything doesn't look the same, giving you a reason to explore instead of fast traveling everywhere that you want to go. Both of these mods have been ported to the PlayStation 4 by the mod author BeVeryOfA. So the name of the first mod is Kralyks Bundle, and I apologize because I probably did not say that right, but you can see the spelling on screen. It was ported over to the PS4 by the mod author BeVeryOfA. This is version 1 of the mod, and the original mod author was Kralyks. This includes Pathfinder's Shack, Interesting Roads, Ancient Lands 2.2, which this version does not contain the Whiterun Doomstones, and the Pathfinder Shack is located north in Windhelm. There is a cooking station, a bed that gives you a well-rested bonus, and a bunch of containers. However, we will not be taking a look at the shack in this video, just to let you know. Okay, and the one that we will be combining with it is this mod, Prettier Roads by LGG. This once again was ported by BeVeryOfA to the PS4, and this is version 1. And this description in part reads, ported with love and open permission by BeVeryOfA, original mod by Legato Games 714, and from the author Prettier Roads by LGG. Legato Gaming here again, distorting the thin line between modding and default Skyrim. You know, I feel really like a mod has done a great job when it becomes almost hard to tell whether it's the original feature or not. That said, I hope this mod will make it harder for you to tell the difference. Is this my mod or is this Skyrim? Only time will remember. What the mod does: makes the main roads more interesting by placing lore-friendly decorations. Nordic dungeons next to roads will have a much better exteriors. Dwemer ruins will be more visible and grand to show their once importance. Civil War aftermath will show the real damage from all the fighting. Daedric and Aedra statues have been placed to show a bigger influence. Also, there are some custom designs done by me to complement each region, and then he states features not included: any NPCs, any scripts, any interior cell to buildings. Is this to keep the mod a cosmetic only feature? And the compatibility: Prettier Road should be your main road overhaul that you will use for Skyrim, not including textures and other cool mods. And then he finishes off here saying Prettier Roads does not delete or disable anything in Skyrim, so it is safe to place this mod anywhere in your load order. And finally, from BeVeryOfA, who included this, we have I love it, new default, you should use it, compatible with Tundra Homestead. I'm going to bundle this later. Stay waxed, my fellow whiskers. It's going to be a good year. Interesting comment there, BeVery. Okay, so real quickly I'm going to show you the order that I placed these. I have Kralyks Bundle placed first, followed by Prettier Roads by LGG. And also, the other mod that I want to talk about that adds to this is not one ported by BeVeryOfA, but this is a mod that changes the bridges, and these actually work very well with those bridge changes. Okay friends, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the kind of the main road here on the left and right side of Whiterun, being as a lot of us traveled that. This is just a small sample of what this mod has to offer. And also I do need to state that because I have installed both of these mods at the same time, I do not know which mod adds which item, so unfortunately I can't say that. One thing I want to cover real quickly is this. This again did not include the stones that would be right here, and I'm so very happy that it didn't, that was removed. Now, no offense to people that liked those stones, but myself, I thought they were an eyesore. They didn't look good there, and more so, they caused issues with mods that added buildings in the exact same spot with not being able to access it. So I actually originally had downloaded the Ancient Lands, and because of those, I ended up getting rid of it. When I seen this version of the mod, I gave it another download, and because they weren't there, I kept it. And if you did want the original version, you could always, with those stones, you could always just download the original instead of this. So as you can see, the first thing that we are taking a look at here in Ancient Lands, and what is so nice about this mod is you can see it's carved into the mountain there. We have a big statue. So really what this does is it kind of gives Skyrim the feeling of like there's a history there, that, you know, people came before you. And what the hell's going on over there? Every showcase. Oh, okay. Good, it's just a dragon drunk off his ass. Any rate, more than likely one that spawned dead for whatever reason. Any rate, though, this really gives it, you know, like a history to it. Now, these bridges are not a part of the mod, but the mod added something to them. So these bridges are from a different mod that I have better bridges. But this building right here, this was not here before. It added it with it, and I really like that. I think that that goes very, very well together. Almost seems like it was made to work with that mod. I don't know if maybe the original Better Bridges, perhaps it worked by the same mod author. I don't remember who the original mod author was, but in any case, I just think that is a very nice touch. Also, if you look up this way, you'll see here we have a bunch of stones again that have been built. Hard to say how long that they've been here. I do believe this is the path up to or down from Riverwood. We're not going to go up too far here, but I just want to kind of show you again. It gives you, you know, a lot of nice scenery to take a look at as you're going, and really gives you a reason to explore. Because again, you're only going to see just a little bit here in this video, but there is so much more that this mod does have to offer. Let's go ahead and take a look a little further down at some of the other things that we can see. Okay, so here we have something else I think this mod that these mods do very well, and again, this is just from one of them, but that is to show the aftermath of the Civil War in Skyrim. In the vanilla game, it really shows no impact on the land from this war, and yet you know that there were people that would be living out here, and as you can see, their homes were just completely destroyed. And you could possibly work this into your story that these people, maybe they had to go and live then at the Bannered Mare, you know, since it's right up the road from here. Hell, maybe even Nazim, one of these houses was his. We know, of course, in reality, his was, oh, hey, I didn't notice that before, that his house was deleted from the final version of the game, but, you know, you could use that for your story. Okay, so there's an alchemy lab and a cooking pot. I didn't actually know that was here. But it just gives you much more of a story to be able to tell as you experience the game. And here we also have buildings and stones aren't the only thing that this mod offers. As you can see, we actually have a catapult. I've seen two so far, and the cool thing about this catapult is it works. How cool is that? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I hope I didn't break something. Okay, let's just pretend that I never touched that, and yeah, let's just go on. And oh, hey guys, you know, somebody's probably going to, you should check on that catapult. Somebody's probably going to be fucking around with it, and yeah, I gotta go. You think they bought that story, or the fact that I was telling my lies so fast that I kept messing up the word catapult might have made it a little bit suspicious. Any rate, here we can see another item that was added. I do believe this is one of the areas that normally you get like ambushed by, but that does not happen here. Here is just decoration. And here we can see another nice thing that has added to the roads as you're traveling is you can see some various stones. There's some stones over there. Those might have already been there, but this one here has been added. And it just makes it like...
Greetings, brother.
Huh?
You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're
Oh,
interested.
great. A drug dealer. I'm pretty certain he's not part of the mod. Any rate, we'll go up here a little bit more, and there should be... Yeah. Again, you're going to see a lot of the destruction from the Civil War. I mean, these buildings are all over the place, some more damaged than others. As you can see here, this one has just been absolutely demolished in the fighting. Oh, a fox. That's something else I do need to point out, though. As you can see, this fox is having issues. They sometimes are going to get caught because these buildings were... What? Because these buildings were never here. I was trying to help him. Where'd he go? Fox? Is he inside? Can I see inside? I can't really see in there, but I don't see him. But yeah, so you might see wildlife occasionally running into or disappearing from the building. And here is another really nice touch, something that I do want to show though that happens with this mod sometimes. You're going to notice some pop in here. But if we come up this way, this is really nice. This looks like it was built into the mountain like it should have always been here. And now, as you can see, there is some pop in there. That will happen from time to time. So if you're somebody that's annoyed by that, that is one thing to state. But really, what in this game doesn't pop into existence as you're coming up on it, even in just completely vanilla Skyrim? But this is really nice. I like this. And again, it makes the area, they don't all feel the same. You know, there's landmarks that you can navigate by and stuff, and something like this might draw your attention up to explore this way if you don't normally. And I really like that. I think that's a really nice touch. And again, you're not seeing half of what this mod has to offer. And also, I do believe the other mod is the cause of this. We have a cart and, oh, a Khajiit that apparently got killed out here and who's wagging his tail. Okay, that's not creepy. I guess it's blowing in the wind. Still creepy as fuck, though. Okay, friends, let's go down a little bit further. Okay, so here it should be showing up any time now. There should be a big stone, yeah, I knew it was here somewhere. Big stone monuments, and again, as you saw, now I was running, so they popped into existence. If you weren't running, they might not be that noticeable, but again, it is something that you will have to get used to in certain areas. It's the same like when you have a bunch of trees added, they pop into existence too. If we take a look at this first stone, this is something else that I think is unique with this. That first one there, as you saw, is standing perfectly straight, but this one right here looks like it's about ready to collapse. It could just be the way that it's built, but to me it's like they're in like different, this one's a lot worse off and like it could collapse at any minute. I'd actually be a little bit leery about walking under that if this was reality. But, so it's unique. It's not just like all copy and pasted, but like, you know, there's differences to it. This is the best way that I can describe it. And here we can see, again, I think these two mods really work well together. And here we have what looks like maybe at one time was a roadside vendor or something. Again, so many, you know, just stories and a past, or a rich past there of like what maybe did this area used to be before the Civil War. Okay, friends, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And please remember that this was just a small example of some of the things that you can see that these mods have to offer as you explore Skyrim. I'd like to thank BeVeryOfA for porting this to the PlayStation 4 for us to be able to enjoy, as well as I'd like to thank the original mod authors for their work on these creations. A link to BeVeryOfA's YouTube channel will be in the description box down below. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, everyone. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.